Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now Denver's starting five. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. That is Brown in at the three, small forward. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the one spot. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Murray scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Here's Brown. Last game he had 28 points. Porter with a screen on Anunoby. Brown passes to Porter. Here's Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. With the floater. Rebounded by Denver. Their last encounter was in Denver.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Achua's checked in for Hart. Ryan comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Denver will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Brown. Strawther's checked in for Murray. And it's Pickett in for Russell Westbrook. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Achua passes to Payne. Outside McBride. Gordon with a steal. Here's Pickett. The Nuggets need to get one up. Strawther. And he hits it to tie the game.
Strawther, 3 points.
It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Strother in at the 2. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. So it's Denver now, after the basket by New York on the other end.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Watson passes to Gordon. Over Achua. Gordon can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Down low. Shoots a fadeaway. Can't get it to drop. Knicks trail by 3. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill development. I love watching him work.
Here's Strother after the basket by New York on the other end. 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Alexander's got his first points of the night. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the inside. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Brunson.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
13.
Here's Alexander. Brunson defending. Alexander, the pass to Jokic.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And they take the lead. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Jokic in the post. And here's Gordon from the arc. And he can't get that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks leading by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Porter. It's Jokic, high post. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Jokic has got 7 points.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Now here's Anunoby, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Back to Brunson. Shoots over Westbrook. Brunson inside with the finish.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Gordon against Hart. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
With that, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
For the Nuggets, Saric checks in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Brown. And Strother subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Payne. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Denver.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Outside McBride. Back to Towns. Puts up a three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. That is Brown in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Hart with a screen on Murray. For 3, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Knicks lead 27-20.
Westbrook against Brunson. Here's Jokic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Bridges outside. And here's Brunson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
Jamal Murray.
And the free throw, no good. Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Anunoby. Inside Hart. Now here's Bridges. Anunoby finds Hart. Here's Brunson. Back to Hart. And here's Anunoby. Defended by Murray. Hart from long range. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Porter, the pass to Murray. Now Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
And Jokic drops them both.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Porter, the pass to Westbrook. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Jokic. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Brunson outside. Porter pulls it in. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Westbrook outside. And connects from downtown.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns is screen on Murray. Here's Bridges. Yes!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, it's good! good. He hit it.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Phenomenal finish, a 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. When you live for games like this as a competitor, come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.